and welcome to the beautiful Hector Arena here in Pictou, Nova Scotia. My name is Michael Petter. This is Petter Sports and Streaming, and this afternoon we have for you game number 1 of the Nova Scotia semifinals for the Maritime Major Female Hockey League. One of these two teams is 6 wins away from booking a spot in the Atlantic Championships in Corner Brook, Newfoundland, coming up in about 6 weeks' time. It's the Northern Subway Selects, the number 1 seed in the province, the number 1 seed in Atlantic Canada, to take on the Cape Breton Lynx, who finished the regular season in 7th place in the Maritime Major Female Hockey League, 4th among the 4 Nova Scotia-based teams. Before we go any further in our pregame, we must take a moment to once again acknowledge that the Hector Arena, celebrating its 50th year, is, as well as the town of Pictou and the entire region, covered by the Maritime Major Female Hockey League, which includes all of Nova Scotia, New Brunswick, and Prince Edward Island, all lies within the ancestral and unceded territory of Mi'kma'ki. You look at these two teams, and on paper, the Selects are coming in heavily favored. The Selects finished the regular season with 29 wins, just 2 losses, and a tie. They scored 173 goals in 32 games. 57 more goals than the next highest scoring team, that being the Western Flames out of Western New Brunswick. They gave up just 35 goals in 32 games. That's 23 goals better than the next lowest goals against. That belongs to the Eastern Stars out of Eastern Prince Edward Island. So when you look at this this playoff series, the Selects are expected to win. But don't tell that to the Cape Breton Lynx. The Lynx come in with a firm belief that they have what it takes to upset this powerhouse of Atlantic Canada. The Selects have been multiple times the Atlantic champions in recent years, have made it to several SO Cups, and would like to make it to at least one more this year in Vernon, British Columbia. When you look at the Lynx, their 32-game regular season finished with 8 wins, 20 losses, 3 losses in overtime, and a single tie. They scored 80 goals in their 32 games, which was 7th best in the 9-team Maritime Major Female Hockey League. They gave up 127 goals in those 32 games, also 7th best out of the 9-team league. Nova Scotia starts its playoffs today with this game and with the Penguins taking on the Greenfoot Capitals. Penguins with home ice advantage in that 2 versus 3 Nova Scotia semifinal. The Prince Edward Island finals will start March 1st. The Eastern Stars taking on the Western Wind. The 2 teams from from Prince Edward Island will play a best-of-7 series. Meanwhile, the 3 teams in New Brunswick, we know what the seeds will be. It'll be the Western Flames as the number 1 seed with the bye into the finals. The Rockets as the number 2 seed will have home ice advantage against the Kraken, the number 3 seed, in the New Brunswick semifinal. In those series, both series are best of 3s. Here in Nova Scotia, it's a best of 5 for each of the 2 semifinals. The 2 semifinal winners will face off in another best of 5 to determine the provincial champion. The 3 provincial champions will be heading to Corner Brook to join a host team and the Newfoundland champions to determine the 5 teams in the Atlantics. The winner of that tournament again goes on to Vernon, British Columbia to play for the SO Cup, a tournament that the Selects have been in, as mentioned, a few times in the past several years. They've made it to the semifinals twice in recent memory. They would like to take it one step further and try to get to that championship game and possibly win the Atlantic region and win the Selects' first national championship. Today marks the first step on that journey. Now that the regular season has wrapped up, it's playoff time, coming to you from the Hector Arena here this afternoon in Pictou. Taking a look at your starting goaltenders for today's game. It's going to be Georgia Burroughs getting the start for the Selects. No big surprise there, although Burroughs and Kerr have both been very good this season. Burroughs has been the number one goalie and will continue to be the number one goalie through the playoff run. Burroughs comes in with a record of 17-2, a 1.15 goals against average, 5 wins by way of a shutout, and a save percentage that would be otherworldly. 951, the save percentage for Georgia Burroughs this season. Her opponent at the other end of the ice for the Cape Breton Lynx will be, I do believe, Elsa Cameron getting the start today. Cameron comes in with a record of 3-13, one of those 3 wins by way of a shutout, a 4.71 goals against average, and an 856 save percentage. It should be noted Megan Muse, number 37, doesn't have her regular jersey with her today. She'll be wearing number 1 and a practice jersey. Not quite sure what exactly the situation is there with her jersey. Oh, the other one's got, no, 31. Oh, a player has got 37. That's what the issue is. Okay, Claire Connors is wearing 37. That's what's going on. Okay, so Connors doesn't have her own jersey. That's why Muse is wearing a practice jersey with the number 1 on it. So Claire Connors not wearing her usual number. Not sure what happened to the number 15 jersey that Connors usually wears. But whatever the case, Connors will wear 37, Muse in a practice jersey wearing number 1, and the starting goalie Elsa Cameron wearing her regular number 31 jersey. Burroughs and Cameron the starters as we wait to see Craig Clark holding it close to his vest, waiting to see who the Cape Breton Lynx put out for their starting lineup before he lets his 5 skaters away from the bench, as Clark with the last change wants to make sure he's got the line matchups that he wants here in this game. It looks like it's going to be Ava Landry starting for Cape Breton, along with Peyton Ellsworth, Bria McClellan, as well as Olivia McDonald, and the 5th starter there is Geneva Marshall, as we are underway here at the Hector Arena. The starting 5 in front of Burroughs for the Selects. It's the defensive pairing of McIntyre, and with her is LeBlanc. The starting forward line of Emerson McDonald, along with Hallie Rose McLean and Ailey Glenn, as we get an icing call against the Cape Breton Lynx just 25 seconds into this game. As always, we try to be a bit interactive with our broadcasts here on Petter Sports and Streaming. You can reach us through Twitter, or what used to be known as Twitter, now known as X. The handle, as always, Petter, PETTER_PC_sports. And through Facebook, search for Petter Sports and Streaming. The and is an ampersand. And you can reach us with messages throughout the course of the game, either of those 2 ways. We'll have game 1 and 2 this weekend, and if necessary, we'll have game 5 for you next Sunday as well. There's a shot by Ailey Glenn, a glove save made by Elsa Cameron, and we get a stoppage with 43 seconds gone here in the first period. Selects make wholesale changes as the 3M line is out there now. Murray Maya McDonald and Morrow, with the defensive pairing of Boyle and Fitt. Boyle steps up from her spot at the point to get to the puck on the near wall, sends it down low. It'll be gathered in there by Gabriel. Gabriel looking to play it back up and out of the zone, but stepping up once again is Boyle. Boyle loses the puck in behind the net as the Lynx look to clear, but the puck held in by Fitt. She'll get it back down low. Back to get it behind her own net there is McNeil. McNeil takes a look. Now she'll start to work her way out from behind, or sorry, that's Gabriel, 18, not 17. The way the jersey's kind of tucked, it's hard to tell sometimes. Now coming up here with the burst of speed is Cremo. Cremo coming in, but hustling back on the back check goes Williams, and Williams able to deny her from getting a real good shot away, and the puck rolls easily in onto Georgia Burrows, and Burrows makes the save and hangs on for a face-off. 1:17 gone here in the first period. Williams wins the draw. Selects get the puck out to Kendall Dwaron. Dwaron is going to be a key in this series, and she gets the puck to Boyd. Another chance, and they score! Kendall Dwaron, the league leading scorer, starts it off with a bang for the Selects just a minute and 30 seconds into the game. Kendall Dwaron gets the goal. Her first goal, first point of the playoffs, assisted by Lacey Boyd. We'll wait and see if a second assist gets called on that. But Dwaron from Boyd at 1:30 starts the scoring for the Northern Subway Selects. Here's Connors with the puck. She'll get it ahead to Vickers. Vickers gets it down the ice. Race for the puck. It's going to be an icing call against the Lynx with 1:48 gone. So the Selects will get another offensive zone face-off. The face-off will be to the right, of goaltender Elsa Cameron. Selects win the draw. Jean plays it down in behind the net for Maya McDonald. All right, they count that as an unassisted goal. I thought perhaps there would be an assist going to Lacey Boyd, but apparently not. So first goal, first point of the playoffs for Kendall Dwaron. And Dwaron in the regular season finished the year with 64 points in 32 games this season. She was absolutely spectacular all season long for the Northern Subway Selects and is expected to carry much of the load here in the playoff run as well. Although the Selects, and we'll talk about this as the game goes on, have been very balanced in their scoring despite the fact that they've got a player who's averaging 2 points per game. Puck is just inside the zone. Chisholm Beaton looked to clear. She couldn't. There's a shot by Glenn. Save made. Puck is picked up by Murray. Murray takes it down into the corner. She'll bring it back up the wall. Now come to the middle of the ice. Fire a shot. That goes wide. Stepping up from the point is Fitt to get to that puck. She'll send it back to the end boards. Gathering it up there for the Lynx is Lawand. Lawand tried to feed it to Olivia McDonald. McDonald does get the puck ahead, but can't clear as it's held in by Emerson McDonald. Or Maya McDonald, excuse me. Now Morrow with the puck. Kate Morrow working it down towards the corner. Gets tied up, plays the puck to Murray. Murray looking to get it back to Fitt. That doesn't quite get to her, and it's played out to center ice by Briand. Now with it, Fitt looking to work, that's Boyle looking to work the puck ahead. She gets tied up. Vickers tries to dump it into the select zone. She does. Fitt gloves it down and then goes back and picks it up. Plays it ahead to Morrow. Morrow uses the wall to get the puck around one player. Couldn't get it out. Now it's sent back in deep, in around to the near side corner. Comes back up the boards. Vickers will send it back deep, and Fitt will gather it along the end wall. Plays it over to the near side corner. Ahead intended for Maya McDonald. Now sent back to Boyle. Carly Boyle sends it around to the far side. Kate Morrow is there. Can't get it out as Vickers holds it onside. Now the puck right at the door for the Cape Breton Lynx. That ends up being turned over to the Selects. Boyd gets knocked down there as she got zone entry. McNeil on the puck for the Lynx, but it's turned back over to Kendall Doiron. Doiron plays it down, a give and go, and a great shot, but a nice save made there by Cameron. Now taking it behind the net is Lacey Boyd. She gets it over to Kendall Doiron. Doiron coming out of the corner, cycles it back down in for Boyd. Boyd back to Doiron as they continue to work the cycle deep inside the zone. Doiron comes out, gets the shot away, save made by Cameron, and she's able to dive on the puck and hang on to it for a face-off. 4:43 gone here in the first period. Shots on goal already 7-1 in favor of the Northern Subway Selects, and we haven't even played 5 minutes in this game. Based on those stats, right now we are on pace for 84 shots on goal by the Selects if they are able to maintain this pace for a full 60 minutes. Here's Brooke Williams with the puck. She'll get it back to the line to Lexi McIntyre. McIntyre sends it down low. Back up top to McIntyre again as the Selects work high-low. Now stepping down, McIntyre gets the shot away. Cameron makes the save and hangs on as we hit 8 shots with just over 5 minutes gone. Now we're on to a pace of approximately 94 or 95 shots if the Selects maintain this pace for a full 60 minutes. But again, the likelihood of that, somehow I don't think they're going to put up almost 100 shots here today. Puck down into the corner, working out of the corner with it there was McLean. Another save made by Cameron. Now back to the line for Jean. Brianne Jean plays it back down the boards to Emerson McDonald. She sets it up for McLean. Hallie Rose McLean coming to the middle of the ice. Can't get a shot away. She's bumped off the puck. Karis Ross tries to get it down into the corner, intended for Glenn. That didn't get all the way to her, but Ross able to keep the puck in before it clears the zone. Second attempt to clear does come out as it hops just past Ross. Now it's gathered up by Geneva Marshall. She'll get it down into the Select zone. Puck comes around to the near side corner, and picking up there is Jean. Jean gets it ahead. Hallie Rose McLean looking to work her way forward, not able to get around Ava Landry. Battle along the wall right in front of the Selects bench. Now Landry will get it into the Select zone. It's going to roll all the way in onto goaltender Georgia Burrows, and Burrows covers up and hangs on for a face-off. Technically, that counts as a shot on goal. And just the second save Burrows has had to make, while Elsa Cameron has faced 9 shots here in the first 6 minutes and 19 seconds. One lineup note for the Northern Subway Selects. Jenna Beaton out of the lineup, and I just saw her walk by me in a walking cast. So sneaking suspicion that Beaton will be out of the lineup for an extended period of time. So the Selects will be running with 9 forwards and 6 defensemen instead of 10. Jenna Beaton out of the lineup for the time being. Chisholm Beaton gets the puck ahead. Morrow able to get to that puck before it clears the zone, and then is able to poke it past the defender, that being McNeil. Now Fit back on it. She'll send it down low. Williams goes after the puck behind the net. She ends up running into her teammate Emerson McDonald. That allows Brooklyn McNeil to get on the puck for the Lynx. McNeil plays it off the boards and out to center. Doiron was there, played it towards the middle of the ice, and it's taken up by Lacey Boyd. Boyd tries to get around Chisholm Beaton, not able to do so. Boyd down into the corner, takes it behind the net, comes out the near side, gives the puck to Doiron, back to Boyd. That hops over her stick. Stepping up is LeBlanc. And now picking up once again is Kendall Doiron. Doiron into the middle of the ice, shoots and scores again! And it's 2-0 for the Selects. Northern Subway Selects trying to make a statement here in the early going. And Kendall Doiron doing most of the speaking on that statement, as she's got 2 goals in the first 7 minutes and 36 seconds of this playoff series. Best of 5. Game 1 today, Game 2 tomorrow here at the Hector Arena. Game 3 and 4 next Friday and Saturday up in Cape Breton. Game 5, if needed, back here next Sunday. The Selects certainly hoping that they don't have to play more than 2 home games in this series. Because if it goes to a fifth and deciding game, they don't want to have to deal with Boyd gets an assist on this one. So Kendall Dwaron, second of the game, second of the playoffs, assisted by Lacey Boyd at 7:36 of the first period. And it's Boyd 2, or sorry, Dwaron 2, Lynx 0. There's another shot, another save made by Cameron, and she'll cover up and hang on for a face-off. And we'll get another stoppage with 11:34 to go here in the first period. Northern Subway selects out to a quick 2-0 lead on the Cape Breton Lynx. And there's Hallie Rose McLean with a shot. That gets blocked by Vickers. Vickers able to stay with the puck and bring it out to center. Vickers in across the blue line, sends the puck deep off the end boards. It'll roll around to the near side corner. Vickers tried to chase after it, but getting it away from her was Karis Ross. Not able to clear the zone, however. It's sent back in deep. Jean goes back and gets it. She's being chased down by Connors. Jean reverses the puck, and the selects Ross now on it. She'll play it ahead to McLean. Hallie Rose McLean. We talked about balanced scoring for the selects. Hallie Rose McLean, who's not on a line with Dwaron and hasn't been really all season, had 55 points of her own. Those two players on separate lines were each averaging better than a goal per game through the regular season. And if you try to key on one of them defensively, well, the other one just has more room since they're not on the ice at the same time. You can't keep your top defenders out there double shifting all game long. It's a case of pick your poison, and so far the poison for the Lynx has been Kendall Dwaron here in the early going of this one. Emerson McDonald kicks the puck ahead to Kate Morrow. Morrow tied up along the end boards, working there against Gabriel. Puck comes free to Emerson McDonald. She'll take it behind the net. McDonald now gives to Brooke Williams. Williams trying to stay away from McNeil. Williams brings the puck up the boards, plays it back to the far side. Shot from the point by Fitt. That hits the traffic in front. And chasing after the puck, getting to it, Dwaron. She'll play it back to the line for Boyle. Back down to Dwaron again. Dwaron sends it into the corner for Boyd. Boyd out for Williams. There's a shot and a big save made by Cameron as she hangs on for a face-off. 10:20 gone here in the first period. Selects leading it 2-0. Selects on pace now for about 72, 73 shots. It's going to fluctuate quite a bit here as the first period goes on. But the point being, Elsa Cameron has been busy and will continue to be busy here in this game. Here's Kendall Dwaron with the puck. She'll play it down. Williams with a shot. That goes wide. Ends up on the stick of Lexi McIntyre. McIntyre working it back down the boards. Sends it low. Now comes back up top for Dwaron. Dwaron taking it over to the left wing corner. Sharp angle shot. Save made. Bouncing puck. Gets to the line. Held in there by McIntyre. McIntyre able to get it down the boards to Dwaron on the near side. Now Dwaron again coming to the middle of the ice. Drops it off. Pass across to the near side now for McIntyre. McIntyre takes a look. Plays it down the boards to Lacey Boyd. Boyd with a shot into the traffic in front. It gets all the way through. And Cameron able to does find it and covers it up and hangs on for a face-off. 8:45 left to go in the first period. And the ice heavily slanted here in the early going to your broadcast left, as that's the net being defended by the Cape Breton Lynx here in this first period. And the selects with significant zone time and possession in the early going. Here's Emerson McDonald with the puck, playing it back to the line for Jean. It gets beyond her. Ailey Glenn out to center to pick it up for the selects. Glenn races across to the far side, dumps the puck in deep. Back to get it for the Lynx is McNeil. McNeil played it ahead to Gabriel, or to Cremo rather. Now McNeil back on it. She turns it over to McLean. McLean tried to set it up for Emerson McDonald. Back to McLean. There's a shot and another save made by Cameron. Give Elsa Cameron credit credit. If not for her, this game is already 4 or 5, maybe even 6-0. She's made a few very nice saves out of the 14 saves on 16 shots she's faced so far. Jean with the puck. She starts to work it ahead, carrying it up herself, trying to cut to the outside against Gabriel. That didn't work. Following up, Emerson McDonald. She gets it in across the line and finds Kate Morrow. Morrow trying to fight through some traffic, not able to do so. Lynx come back the other way, losing her stick in the process was Gabriel. Now it's picked up by Murray. She'll get it ahead to Maya McDonald, who dumps it down into the Lynx zone. Puck will come off the end boards and be gathered in by McClellan. McClellan plays it around to the near side for Gabriel. Back around to McClellan. She can't take that pass cleanly. That allows Williams to pick it up. She plays it to Boyd. Now it'll come back to the line for Fitt. Fitt sending it down. Picked up in the corner by Boyd. Out to Williams. There's a shot and another save made by Cameron. Now back to the line. Boyle gets it to Doiron. Kendall Doiron circles, comes to the middle of the ice, sending it down towards the net, trying to get a deflection for McLean, or for Boyd rather, but the puck ends up right in the glove of Elsa Cameron, and Cameron hangs on for a face-off. 6:46 left to go here in period number 1 of game 1 of this best-of-5 Nova Scotia semifinal. These two teams faced off in the semifinals last year as well. A series that was won by the Selects in 4 games. They split the first 2 games here in Pictou County, and then the Selects were able to win 3 and 4 up on the road. There's another couple of whacks at it for Brooke Williams, but Elsa Cameron again coming up with some beautiful saves. 3 saves on that sequence. Now here comes Doiron coming in again. Another shot. That one's blocked before it gets to her, as it was blocked by Olivia McDonald. Now Connors with the puck. She'll dump it down. It's going to roll all the way in onto Burrows, and Burrows will cover it up and hang on for a face-off. 5:59 left to go in the first period. Shots on goal right now, 21-2 for the Northern Subway Selects. The Lynx have played the Selects close this season at times, but in this game, now that we're into the playoffs, the Selects seem to be finding another level here in the first period. McLean gets it to the front of the net. There's a chance for Emerson McDonald, and it's steered away. Now picking up behind the net, LaWand. She'll wrap it around the boards to the near side. McNeil sends it back around to Gabriel. She loses it to Boyd, and we're going to get a penalty as Boyd was tripped up after she forced the turnover. And it's going to be Rylan Gabriel going off for tripping. And the Selects in 32 regular season games this season finished with 32, 35, 38, 40, 42, 44, 45, 46, 40, 48 power play goals in 32 games this year. That's an average of 1.5 power play goals every game this year. And so Elsa Cameron is going to have to come up huge to keep her team within 2, while this very dangerous power play is at work with Rylan Gabriel in the box for tripping. Time of the penalty, 14 minutes, 36 seconds. With the puck, moving it around is Boyd. She'll play it down to the far wall to Maya McDonald. McDonald with a shot, save made, and Cameron gathers it in, hangs on for a face-off. And one thing you'll notice about this Northern Subway Selects power play, there is no particular power play unit. It's just whoever's line is up to go next, they go out on the power play. Whoever's line is up to go next on the penalty kill, they go out for the penalty kill. They don't really have a specialty power play unit, but they're still so dangerous with that extra skater. And there you see a chance for Brooke Williams, but she ends up putting it just wide of the net. Williams back on the puck, puts it down to the corner for LeBlanc. LeBlanc trying to get it back to Williams. That was broken up, but getting it back is Williams anyway. She gets a shot off as we're down to 1:08 left to go in the power play. Now LeBlanc down to Boyd. Across. Couple of whacks at it for Williams. Puck is still loose at the side of the net. And Cameron finally is able to get it gathered in and hang on for a face-off. 57 seconds left in the power play. 5:21 left to go in the third period. And Elsa Cameron has already faced 26 shots in this game. I'm not saying this to try and belittle the Cape Breton Lynx. I'm saying this, and I keep referring to this shot total, because I am so impressed with Elsa Cameron and how well she is playing in this barrage of shots that she is facing in this game. Puck cleared down the ice, right on to goaltender Georgia Burrows. Burrows will settle it aside there with 44 seconds left to go in the power play. Boyd brings the puck across the blue line, drops it off to Doiron. Kendall Doiron makes one little move, has the puck knocked off her stick. It ends up with LeBlanc. She'll play it down into the far corner. Now across for Boyd. She gets a shot away. Save made, second chance, another save. Now to Doiron, another shot. And she scores the hat trick. Kendall Doiron on the power play gets her third of the game. The Selects will make you pay if you give them a power play, and that's exactly what they do there, as Kendall Doiron gets her third of the first period of the playoffs. Oh, it's going to be Williams' goal. We'll wait and get confirmation of it in a moment. It might have been deflected by Brooke Williams. We'll wait and see. Either way, Doiron will definitely get her third point of the playoffs as we await the announcement of that goal. So Brooke Williams gets her first goal, first point of the playoffs. Kendall Doiron with the assist, getting her third point. And the Selects go ahead 3-0 on the power play goal at 16:16 of period number 1. And the Selects already with 30 shots. For some goalies, facing 30 shots is a pretty good game. Elsa Cameron has faced that in this period. I don't know what exactly head coach Craig Clark and the rest of his coaches said to their team prior to this game, but they have found another level here this afternoon as they have put up 30 shots in one period against the Lynx. There's a nice move, and a save had to be made by Georgia Burrows, as coming in, I believe, that was Geneva Marshall with a great move there. And there's a chance for Vickers. And Burrows gets across, another chance, and they score! Claire Connors puts her team on the board. It's now 3-1. Connors gets her first goal of the playoffs. I believe Marshall and Vickers should both get assists. We'll wait for confirmation of that to be sure. And the Selects maybe had started to walk with a little bit too much of a swagger a little bit too soon, as the Lynx get some pressure and are able to get one here in the late stages of period number 1. The time of the goal, 18:07. Jean with the puck. She'll play it around to Ross. It's turned over, pass towards the front of the net, intercepted by Boyd. Boyd looks to get it ahead to Williams. Williams will get it out to center. Kendall Doiron with a move to try and get around Gabriel, has to chase the puck down to the corner. Gabriel stays right with her. There's a shot that goes off the outside of the net. As the announcement of the winner of the 50-50 was from a Cape Breton pair. They announced Connor's goal as being unassisted. I thought we might have gotten assists for Marshall or Vickers or both, but apparently not. So it's going to be Connor's first goal, first point of the playoffs, unassisted. Now here's Glenn with a shot. She scores! Ailey Glenn gets that one back, and it's 4-1. 43 seconds left to go in the period, and Ailey Glenn, I believe 8 unassisted is what is the indication we get. And so Ailey Glenn, her first goal, first point of the playoffs, and it is 4-1. So the Selects, with the 3-goal lead, resumed after the Lynx got one at 18:05. The Selects get it back at 19:17. Icing indicated and will be called against the Northern Subway Selects here with 24.5 seconds left to go in the first period. Face-off. Face-off will be to the right of goaltender Georgia Burrows with 24.5 seconds left to go in the period. As we get confirmation of Glenn's unassisted goal, puck is dumped down. Cameron covers it up and then gets a face-off with 13.7 seconds left in the period. Face-off to Elsa Cameron's left. Emerson McDonald trying to play the puck back. Wasn't able to do so, but it does end up coming to the line. Sent in deep by Boyle. All the way around to the far side boards. Fit steps up to get to it, and then the horn sounds. Shots on goal in the first period end up 32-5. If they end up the same over all 3 periods, the final total would be 96-15. I only mention that to once again highlight how good Elsa Cameron has played for her team to only be down 4-1 after 20 minutes. Elsa Cameron with 28 saves on 32 shots in 20 minutes of playing time. That brings us to the end of the first period. Selects with a 4-1 lead as they dominate possession, they dominate territorially, they dominate on the scoreboard, they dominate in every way that you can imagine a team could dominate a game in the opening 20 minutes. We're going to take a break. We'll come back, get you ready for the second period in just a few minutes. You are watching Maritime Major Female Hockey League playoff action. It's Nova Scotia semifinals, game 1. Selects 4, Lynx 1 after 20 minutes. You're watching on Petter Sports and Streaming through Atlantic Hockey Online, a division of AO Live. Welcome back as we get ready for the start of the second period here between the Northern Subway Selects and the Cape Breton Lynx. Selects dominant in that first period. Outscore the Lynx 4-1, outshoot them 32-5, and just generally controlled every aspect of this hockey game through the opening 20 minutes. While we take a look at what else is going to be going on today in the Maritime Major Female Hockey League, we've also got Game 1 of the series between the Greenfoot Capitals and the Action Benefits Penguins. That game a scheduled 6:30 start at the Halifax Forum. That's a home game for the Penguins. And then at 7:30, the Fundy Kraken and the Down East Auto Parts Stars will play the first of two games that they have on the schedule against each other to finish off their regular season. These games will not impact what the playoff matchups look like, as the Stars have already clinched home ice in the Prince Edward Island series, while the Fundy Kraken will not be able to move out of the third seed for the New Brunswick playoffs, regardless of the outcomes of these two games tonight and tomorrow. However, one thing the Kraken can do is they can get a victory in one of their two games this weekend, and if so, they would break the goose egg, as they are 0-30 so far this year. Unfortunately for the Kraken, it has been a long season. We've seen this team try to work towards improving. Talking about the Kraken, unfortunately, a lot of bounces just have not gone their way this year. They've had a lot of bad luck work against them in several different ways, and it has resulted in an 0-30 regular season so far, with two games remaining against a very good Down East Auto Parts Stars team. So it would be a very, very challenging couple of games for the Kraken to try and end the winless streak of the year. But they do have the chance to do that at 7:30 tonight, and then a game again tomorrow. A reminder that that series between the Capitals and the Penguins that starts tonight, that is 2 versus 3. The winner of that best of 5 will play the winner of this best of 5 in another best of 5 series to determine the Nova Scotia champion. As we get ready for the start of the second period here, Selects lead it 4-1 as they look to continue the hot start that they had to kick off this game. Lexi McIntyre with the puck as the Selects get possession off of the draw. Here comes McIntyre up through center, in across the blue line. McIntyre sends it down towards the corner. Chisholm Beaton gets there just ahead of Lacey Boyd. Now it's Williams coming in to pick up the loose puck. Williams lost it in a wet spot on the ice there that the puck just stuck, and now it's played out for Connors, a little too far for her. Going back to get it is LeBlanc. She sets it up for McIntyre. McIntyre able to play it ahead, and now here comes Kendall Dwaron. Dwaron with 3 points already, tries to go short side, and she scores! Not quite sure how that puck snuck in, but it did. And I think we've seen a goaltender change here, have we? So 47 seconds into the second period. I think that is now Megan Muse in there in net. Yeah, because, yeah, if you look at it, when she turned her back, it looked like the 3 was covered up with the tape, so I think it's Megan Muse in there now for the Cape Breton Lynx. Either way, Kendall Doiron does get her third goal, 4th point of the playoffs. Boyd and McIntyre both get assists on this one. So again, that's Kendall Doiron's 3rd goal, 4th point of the playoffs, assisted by Lacey Boyd and Lexi McIntyre at 47 seconds of the 2nd period to make it now a 5-1 scoreline. I'll be back with you in just 1 second here. Goalie change for the Lynx at the start of the period. Yeah. Just getting confirmation down to the online scorers down in the penalty box that is a goaltender change that took place at the start of the period. Here with the puck, Maya McDonald. She's trying to work her way in, but Vickers able to get the steal. Vickers brings it out. Now she'll play it in across the select blue line. Trying to get onto the puck there was Brienne. She'll send it down low all the way around the boards. Comes up to Maya McDonald. She'll get the pass across. It's deflected by Vickers. And now gathered in by Chisholm Beaton. She plays it ahead, but it's knocked down by Morrow. Kate Morrow gets it into the Lynx zone. 2:20 gone here, 2nd period. 5-1 selects. Beaton in the corner, or Doiron in the corner rather. Plays it back to the line for Fitt. Fitt with a shot. That goes off of the leg of Vickers, and then just off the outside of the post. Vickers trying to block the shot, ended up deflecting it and almost sending it in. Now Williams with a chance. Puck is loose, and it ends up rolling over to the far wall. Doiron picks up there. Doiron back on the puck again, leaves it for Williams. Williams will carry it all the way up to the top of the zone, make a couple of moves. Williams with a shot, save made off the forehead of Megan Muse. And we get a stoppage with 3:01 gone here in the 2nd period. Face off inside the Cape Breton zone. Puck gets to the line and out. I thought that was going to be an offside, but apparently not. Doiron on the puck again. Coming to the middle of the ice. Doiron tries to toe drag. Had it knocked off her stick. Now it's picked up by McNeil. She tried to play it up the wall. Doiron gets it, fires it around the boards. Gathered up by Boyd. Boyd turns, starts to work her way back down the zone. Across intended for Glenn. Glenn not quite able to receive that pass cleanly, but she's able to win the puck away from Marshall. McNeil then steals it from Glenn. Picked back up by Emerson McDonald. She tries a centering pass. That doesn't get all the way through to McLean. And now Ailey Glenn is on it. Glenn fires a shot. That's blocked. Puck is loose. Picked up by McLean. Taken behind the net. Now Glenn on it. 4 minutes gone, 2nd period. Glenn throws it towards the net. Steered away by Muse. Now picked up. Back to the line, LeBlanc. She'll play it across to the far side for McIntyre. McIntyre steps down all the way into the corner. Takes the puck behind the net. Into the near side corner. Now back up top again for LeBlanc. Her shot hits a leg, goes into the corner. Puck comes all the way back up the boards. McLean will get to it, play it back down the wall to Emerson McDonald. She's battling there against McClellan. Now into the near side corner. McNeil sends it back around to McClellan. McClellan off the boards. Lamont steps up, makes sure the puck doesn't leave the zone. Sends it towards the net, steered aside by Muse. Nearly 5 minutes gone here, 2nd period. Reese Murray not able to hold the puck onside. It comes out, goes back in again. That's going to be an offside against the Selects. And we'll get a stoppage with 15:07 left to go here in the 2nd period. And the 5-1 scoreline favoring the Northern Subway Selects. Face-off will be just outside the Cape Breton blue line. Murray in to take the draw against Vickers. Murray wins it back to Ross. Ross gets it ahead to Murray, who'll bring it in across the line, but stepping in just a hair too early was Maya McDonald, and we'll get another stoppage. 5:01 gone here in the second period. A reminder, game 2 of this series goes tomorrow at 12 noon, and we will have it for you again right here on Petter Sports and Streaming through Atlantic Hockey Online, a division of AO Live. Games 3 and, if necessary, 4 of this series will be coming from Cape Breton. Check out the Cape Breton Lynx social media pages for information on their streaming of those games. Game 5, if necessary, will be back here next Sunday, and we will have that one for you here on Petter Sports and Streaming again if it is required. Here comes Vickers with the puck. Kennedy Vickers down into the corner, working against Ross. Ross able to tie Vickers up against the end boards, pokes the puck free. Now it heads up the wall to where Briand and Maya McDonald were waiting. Kicked back free again, and Ross will start to work her way ahead. Karis Ross gets the puck up to Maya McDonald. She tries to dump it in. It's knocked down at the blue line by Olivia McDonald. She takes a look. That was not McDonald. That was Gabriel. Now a shot by Murray, and we got another penalty coming up against the Lynx. Tripping is the indication. And we'll get another Northern Subway Select power play here with 13:57 left in the second period. And it's going to be Rylan Gabriel going off for tripping. So the Selects, who scored on their first power play, it was Brooke Williams getting the goal, have a chance to extend the lead even further with another extra skater advantage here. Lily LeBlanc with the puck. LeBlanc plays it down to Williams. Williams has it knocked off her stick by McNeil. Puck gets by LeBlanc and down the ice. Burrows settles it there. She'll play it off the boards, and it'll be picked up by Lacey Boyd. Boyd has it knocked off her stick at the blue line. Williams waits for Boyd to get back onside, then comes in across the blue line, plays it back to Kendall Doiron. Doiron tried to make a pass across, it gets deflected, and the Lynx are able to launch it down the ice. 40 seconds gone in the power play. Lily LeBlanc picks up behind her net. Long lead pass intended for Doiron. Doiron gets a stick on it, but that will be an icing against the Selects with 1:09 left in the power play, 13:06 left to go here in the second period. Face-off will be deep inside the Northern Subway Select zone. Vickers to take the draw against Brooke Williams. Williams able to win it into the corner to Lily LeBlanc. LeBlanc plays it ahead, but that's intercepted by Landry. Landry trying to get a shot away. She can't. And now bringing the puck up is Lacey Boyd in across the blue line. Boyd drops it to Doiron. Doiron has it knocked off her stick. It's sent out to center, and Karis Ross has to go back and pick up for the Selects. Ross plays it ahead. Now with it, Murray, she gives to Glenn. Ailey Glenn has it knocked away from her. Ross comes over, picks up the loose puck. Drops it back down to Glenn. Glenn coming to the middle of the ice, loses control of the puck. Murray with a shot, and that goes just off the outside of the net. 26 seconds left to go in the penalty, and the Lynx are able to launch it down the ice. Back to get it is Rianne Jean. Jean doesn't like what she sees, so turns to circle back, ends up losing her footing. And then, unfortunately for the Lynx, as LaWand was trying to pick up the puck, she ended up running into one of the referees and lost control, and now here come the Selects. Here's Emerson McDonald in across the blue line. Has the puck knocked off her stick by Chisholm Beaton, but kept in the zone by Kate Morrow. Morrow taken into the wall by Chisholm Beaton. Chisholm Beaton takes the puck around behind her own net. We're back to 5-on-5. Morrow on the puck, sends it down to the end boards. McNeil is tied up there. In helping is Hallie Rose McLean, and it's going to be Morrow coming out with the puck. Morrow back to the line for LeBlanc. Lily LeBlanc sends it back down the boards. 11.5 minutes left to go here in the second period. Cross ice pass, broken up, but Lexi McIntyre able to get on it and bring it right back into the Cape Breton zone yet again. McIntyre stops, turns, takes it back behind the net, throws it out in front, but that pass doesn't quite connect, And the Lynx will come out carrying the puck. There is Gabriel. Or sorry, that's not Gabriel, that was Primo. As Primo brought the puck in, it ends up being an offside against the Lynx, and we'll get a stoppage with 11:04 left to go in the second period. Face-off will be on the far side as we're looking at it from our broadcast position here at the Hector Arena. Selects win another face-off. It seems like they're winning just about every draw here this afternoon. And it certainly helps make having puck possession easier when you're winning all these face-offs. There's a shot taken by Kendall Dwaron yet again. Dwaron this time plays it back to the line for Boyle. Boyle can't get her shot through. Boyle got it back, now gives to Dwaron. Dwaron looking to get it to the front of the net for Williams, but the redirect ends up going wide. Dwaron back on it in the near corner. Kendall Dwaron sends it down low, a little give and go with Boyd, but the pass back to Dwaron not able to connect as it was broken up by, I believe, that was Ava Landry, excuse me. Now Connors will get the puck to the line and out. It's picked up by Fitt. Fitt quickly sends it back in across the blue line, but the Lynx get possession. Pass ahead for Vickers, but Vickers ended coming out in across the blue line just before the puck did, and we'll get a stoppage just 2 seconds shy of the midway point of this hockey game. Selects out in front, 5-1. Just the one goal so far in this period, as the goaltender change, bringing in Megan Muse after the first period. Perhaps part of the factor, part of it as well, is the fact that the Northern Subway Selects maybe not gripping the sticks quite as tight here in the second period. Puck is worked free. It ends up on the stick of Brooklyn McNeil. McNeil changes direction. Now plays it to the wall. Landry will pick up there. Ava Landry working her way ahead. She'll still carry the puck. Now brings it all the way in across the line, but not able to stop and stay onside was Brooklyn McNeil, so we'll get a stoppage with 9:19 to go here in this second period. Still 5-1 Selects, as it has been since they got that fifth goal 47 seconds into this second period. Puck is dumped in deep by Alexis Chisholm-Beaton. Back to get it is Jean. She's got a player all over her. That's Anna Lawand. Now Karis Ross takes it behind the net, changes directions, comes back out from behind the net, plays it ahead to Maya McDonald. McDonald gets the pass back up to Ross, but Ross has it stolen from her by Lawand, stolen back by Maya McDonald. She gets the puck deep, and it'll be picked up by Chisholm-Beaton. Reese Murray comes in, creates the turnover. Murray has help there from Morrow. Kate Morrow will come out of the corner with it. Gets it to the front of the net. Maya McDonald is knocked down, and we're going to get a penalty against the Lynx, as Maya McDonald taken down before the puck got to her. Could call it interference. They're going to call it cross-checking. And it's going to be Amira Paul coming off for that cross-checking penalty with 8:34 left to go here in the second period. And the Selects out in front 5-1. Williams wins the draw back to Hallie Rose, or to Hallie Rose McLean. Puck launched down the ice there by Vickers. Here's Williams with the puck. She'll get it ahead to Boyd. Excuse me. Boyd takes the puck behind the net. Back to Dwaron at the line. She'll give it back to Williams. Williams, being hassled, gets the puck to Dwaron across to LeBlanc. LeBlanc tries to get a pass through. That's knocked down by Vickers. Selects able to get back on it, however. Bringing the puck up is Boyd. She'll play it back to the line. Just not able to hold it onside was Hallie Rose McLean, and so we'll get a stoppage. 1:08 left to go in the power play. 7:37. Sorry, 1:03 left to go in the power play. 7:37 left to go here in the second period, with the Selects leading it by a score of 5-1. Murray in to take this face off against Marshall. Marshall ended up winning that draw. Puck comes back to the line. Boyle gives it to Emerson McDonald. She gets the shot off, and Muse with the save, and she'll hang on for a face-off. 49 seconds left to go in the penalty. 7:23 remaining here in the second period, excuse me. Murray and Marshall again. This time, Marshall again wins the puck down into the corner. But it's Glenn who ends up coming out with it. She had it knocked away from her, and it sent down the length of the ice. Out of her net to play it is Burrows. She'll send it around the wall to Carly Boyle, and Boyle will start the rush up ice. Boyle gets around a couple of players. Comes in, gets a shot away, Muse makes the save, and hangs on with 18 seconds left to go in the power play. 6:52 remaining here in the second period, and the Selects still out in front by that 5-1 margin. We're going to get a penalty for slashing against Carly Boyle. So we'll play 4-on-4 for, it's actually 13 seconds. Slashing the call against Carly Boyle. So the Lynx will get their first power play of the game coming up here after the 4-on-4. And the Lynx this season had 17 power play goals in their 32 games played. So averaging about half a power play goal per game, compared to the Selects 1.5 power play goals per game on average. Williams bringing the puck ahead. Penalty to the Lynx has expired. We're into a Cape Breton power play now, but the Selects with possession inside the Cape Breton zone. Doiron has the puck taken away from her. Paul picks it up. Amira Paul will start to work her way ahead, gets the pass forward for Connors. Connors has the puck knocked off her stick right at the Select blue line, and here comes Kendall Doiron going the other way. Doiron trying to work her way around Olivia McDonald. Takes it, it gets taken into the net heavily. Fortunately, she looks to be all right, and the Lynx end up firing the puck down the ice. Why is that not an icing? I have to admit, I'm a little confused. The Selects are the ones who are short-handed. Now here comes a chance for Hallie Rose McLean coming in. McLean with a shot, she scores! A short-handed goal makes it 6-1 for the Northern Subway Selects. Hallie Rose McLean with the end-to-end rush scores the short-handed marker. With 5:40 remaining in the second period, McLean's first goal, first point of the playoffs. I don't know if there will be an assist on that one. I don't think there will. But we'll wait and see. Here's McLean with the puck again, coming in short-handed. Turning and firing and scoring again. Hallie Rose McLean with 2 short-handed goals in 13 seconds. And it's now 7-1. Two short-handed goals by the same player in 13 seconds. I don't know if those sorts of records are kept anywhere, but I would have to think that that has to be awfully close to a record. Playoffs, regular season, otherwise doesn't matter. 2 short-handed goals by the same player in 13 seconds at any level. What a remarkable sequence for Hallie Rose McLean. Turns a 5-1 game into a 7-1 game. There's a shot that goes high and wide. 2 seconds left in the penalty. Back out on the ice was Boyle. She immediately went back to the bench and came off the ice. Lily LeBlanc gets an assist. So that was the goal at 14:20, shorthanded. That made it 6-1. That was Hallie Rose McLean from Lily LeBlanc, shorthanded at 14:20. Now we're going to get the goal announced at that came at 14:33. As the Selects now lead it 7-1. And they get another one. So McLean's first of the playoffs from LeBlanc. McLean second of the playoffs unassisted. And then another goal, this one coming at 16:12, makes it 8-1. This goal scored by Kate Morrow. And this game has been blown wide open with 3 goals in the span of 1 minute and 52 seconds. And a 4-1 score after 1 is now 8-1. And Morrow's goal also unassisted. So Kate Morrow, her first goal, first point of the playoffs, unassisted at 16:12, makes it 8-1. And this game, I hate to say it like this, but this game is turning into, I don't know, pick your own word to describe it, because there's a shot, save, rebound, puck loose at the side of the net. Connor's able to find it. She can't clear it though. Joran, double clutch, trying to get a shot away and ended up not being able to get a shot. Now Boyle plays it back down the boards as the Selects are just doing whatever they want, and they get another one here with 2:45 left to go in the second. And we still have another period left. Time of that goal, 17:15. And I don't know, I'm running out of words. It's now 9-1. Shots on goal are 48-6. Brooke Williams gets her second goal, second point, assisted by Lacey Boyd at 17:15, making it now 9-1. Now here comes Geneva Marshall. Puck rolls all the way to the end boards. Lexi McIntyre picks it up there. McIntyre circles to get away from the pressure of Ellsworth. Now plays it ahead. Pass to Emerson McDonald. She'll just get the puck in deep. Under 2 minutes left to go, second period. You can't help but feel bad for the team that's on the short side of a game like this, because it's the kind of game where just nothing is going their way. As here's Kate Morrow with it yet again. Morrow will start to get it ahead. That pass knocked down by Briand. Puck comes on to Muse. She'll steer it aside for McNeil. McNeil gets it around to Gabriel. Gabriel trying to get it back to McNeil, and the Selects just, once again, relentless pressure. First line, second line, third line, it doesn't matter. They just continue the relentless pressures. We're into the final minute of the second period. There's another shot, a save made by Muse, and she'll cover it up with 56.6 seconds left to go. Shots in this period, 17-1. Shots overall, 49-6. Ross takes the puck down below the goal line, tries to get it to Williams. Williams with the backhander, and Muse able to gather it in. And one thing about hockey, it's not like baseball where if you get a certain margin, at least at the youth level, if you get a certain margin after so many innings, a game can be called. In hockey, you got to play the full 60 minutes. And at the U18 major level like this, there's no allowance for straight time as a result of a significant goal margin or anything like that. So as trying to work herself out of a jam there was Paul. There's more shots and more shots and more shots taken by the Selects. As the second period comes to an end, shots in the period end up 20-1. And the score after 2 periods of play, Selects 9, Lynx 1. That's how it stands going into the final 20 minutes of this hockey game. We're going to take a break. We'll come back, get you ready for that third period coming up in a few minutes. You are watching Maritime Major Female Hockey League playoff action. Selects over the Lynx 9-1 here on Petter Sports and streaming through Atlantic Hockey Online, a division of AO Live. Welcome back as we get ready for the start of the third period. I'm having an issue getting notifications on Facebook for some reason, but I did see just now the post or the message that was sent about an hour ago about the mic being muffled. Not quite sure what the issue is there. I've been having a few issues with this microphone actually lately. I don't know how exactly to correct it, unfortunately, but we'll see what we can figure out. Won't be able to figure out much of anything for this game, I'm afraid. But I think we're just going to have to go with the fact that the audio is going to be muffled for the rest of this one. And unfortunately, not that this game is going to be overly competitive. And it looks like it's Muse coming back out for another period. At least yes, that is Megan Muse out there for a second. Yeah. The selects with the overwhelming 9-1 lead at this point. And what's maybe most impressive is the fact that for the selects, they've gotten points from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different players. And that coming when they've had, out of their 9 goals, they've only had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They've only had 6 assists handed out on their 9 goals. So out of their 15 points, yeah, if you count Cape Bretons, there's only been 6 assists on the 10 goals. But talking about the select specifically, 15 points, and they've come from 8 different people. So the scoring has been fairly well spread out. Kendall Dwaron with 4 points, Lacey Boyd with 3, Hallie Rose McLean with 2, Brooke Williams with 2, and then Lexi McIntyre, Ailey Glenn, Kate Morrow, Lily LeBlanc with 1 each. As we've got a team right behind us getting warmed up, ready for their game, which will be going after the conclusion of this one. And very enthusiastic in their warm-ups as we get ready for the third period here. And just now noticing that Elsa Cameron is no longer on the bench for the Lynx. As Brooke Williams comes in, fires a shot. There's another chance, and Muse gets a piece of that puck. As the selects start with the pressure right off the get-go. Here's Boyd at the line. She'll play it across to the far side for LeBlanc. LeBlanc gets it back down to Williams. Williams takes it back up to the top of the zone, gives to LeBlanc, back to Williams. There's a shot, they score. 41 seconds into the third. It's now 10-1. Brooke Williams gets the hat trick. LeBlanc will get an assist. I believe Boyd should get one as well. If so, that'd be Boyd's 4th assist. We'll wait and get confirmation of that. Puck is down into the select zone. Back to get it is Ross. Paris Ross will skate it ahead. Great job there by Hallie Rose McLean to keep her back foot onside. McLean then fires a shot that goes wide. So Boyd gets an assist. I thought there was going to be an assist as well to LeBlanc, but apparently not. As the puck is on the stick of McNeil. McNeil plays it ahead to Landry. Here comes Ava Landry working down the right wing. Landry tries to get it towards the front of the net. That's knocked away. Murray plays it around the boards to the far side. Getting to it first is Brienne. She sends it into the corner. Pitt plays it around, and it's picked up by Boyle. She'll play it ahead to Maya McDonald. McDonald working there against Cremo. Sends the puck to the end boards. Picked up by Olivia McDonald for the Lynx. Not able to clear the zone. Taken in behind the net. Played to Williams. Williams back down to Laurent out front for Boyd. And Lacey Boyd with a goal at 2:19. It's now 11-1. Boyd with the goal. Doiron will get an assist. And for the Selects, it's now very much about doing things the right way. Not showboating, not rubbing noses in it. Just trying to play the game to the final whistle, which you have to do, but at the same time, doing it with respect for an opponent that just does not have things going their way today. So Boyd gets her first goal and 5th point of the playoffs. Kendall Doiron with an assist. Time of the goal again, 2:19. And that makes it now 11-1. And here's Doiron with the puck again. Boyd trying to follow up. Muse makes a couple of saves there. That draws a reaction from the Cape Breton Lynx bench. And now coming the other way, here comes Paul. Sorry, that's 18, not 12. My apologies. That was Gabriel. Selects create the turnover. And bringing the puck up ice is Lexi McIntyre. McIntyre takes it down into the corner, throws it towards the front of the net. Emerson McDonald couldn't get a shot away there. McDonald on it in the corner. She'll play it up the wall to Glenn. Glenn trying to come away from the boards, couldn't find a lane. Now second attempt, again doesn't find a lane. Tries to get a pass off, she does, gets the puck to Emerson McDonald. It's returned to Glenn, who's on her knees. Coming over to help out, though, is Hallie Rose McLean. McLean coming to the middle of the ice, gets the puck to Glenn. Glenn can't get a shot away. Now Glenn gets the puck back. She'll throw it to the front of the net. Emerson McDonald had it on her stick for a moment, but it rolled off. And now Brienne coming the other way, or is that Ellsworth? I can't quite tell if that's an 8 or a 9, the way the back of the jersey's tucked in. I believe that's Ellsworth. Now that I get a better look, and we get a little bit of jousting going on there between Ellsworth and Lexi McIntyre. And now the puck played ahead to Glenn. Glenn will send it down, and the Selects will make a wholesale 5-person change. Almost 5 minutes gone in the third period. Karis Ross brings the puck in. Loses control of it. Murray follows up, gets the shot away. Save made. Puck loose at the side of the net. Another save by Muse, and she'll hang on for a face-off. 15:01 left to go here in the third period. Selects, I think it's safe to say, will go up in this series 1-0. A chance to put the Lynx onto the brink of elimination if they can get another victory tomorrow. And then they'll head up to Cape Breton, up to the beautiful Membertou Sports and Wellness Center on Friday for Game 3. There's a shot taken by LaWand and a save by Georgia Burroughs, just the 7th shot that Burroughs has faced in this game. And it's just an absolute clinic. That shot was going to go wide. They're going to put it up there as a shot anyway. Why not give Burroughs credit for a save? Puck comes back to the line. There's another shot. That one gets blocked by Kate Morrow. Olivia McDonald with the second chance gets the puck in deep. It's picked up by Jean. Jean will reverse the field around to Ross. Ross gets it up to Morrow. We're going to get another penalty against the Lynx. And so the Selects will go to their 4th power play of the afternoon/evening. Body checking is the indication, and it looks like it's going to be Claire Connors who goes off. So the Northern Subway Selects, who have scored once on the power play, have scored once shorthanded, will have a chance to have their power play go to work yet again here. 5:42 the time of the penalty. As Lily LeBlanc has control of the puck. She'll play it across to Lexi McIntyre. McIntyre just able to keep it onside, but then Vickers with the steal. Vickers pushes the puck ahead. Here comes Vickers coming in shorthanded. Vickers gets her stick lifted just enough that she couldn't get a shot away, and it was Kendall Dwaron on the back check. A 10-goal game, and Kendall Dwaron, who has 5 points on the game, hustling like crazy on the back check. That's a sign of a true star player. Working very hard on the defensive side of the puck, even though she is the an offensive catalyst on this team. 52 seconds left in the power play. LeBlanc sends the puck back behind the net again. McIntyre back to pick it up. McIntyre, that pass ahead just misses McLean. Down the ice it goes. Not going to be hard enough for an icing. McLean picks it up, gets the shot away, and Muse makes the save and hangs on for a face-off with 12:51 left to go here in the 3rd period. And the score line 11-1 for the Northern Subway Selects. Here's Ailey Glenn with the puck. She'll fire a shot. That goes just wide. Picked up by Hallie Rose McLean. McLean back to the line for Boyle. Boyle gives it to Glenn. Glenn has it knocked off her stick. Now coming down the ice. It's going to roll all the way in onto goaltender Georgia Burroughs, and Burroughs will hang on for a face-off. 11 seconds left to go in the Lynx penalty. 12:29 left to go in game number 1 of this best-of-5 Nova Scotia semifinal series. Off of the draw, puck is brought out to center ice. McLean with the shot. The save made by Muse, and she'll hang on for a face-off. We're back to 5-on-5. That's the 60th shot that has been put on the Cape Breton Lynx netminders, both Cameron and Muse, here this evening. Fit with the shot. That goes wide, comes off the end boards. Chisholm beaten. Plays it back around the wall. Fit steps up to get to the puck. Takes it down low, in behind the net. Tries to make a pass, but it ends up being intercepted by Cremo. Here comes Cremo, working her way down the ice. Cremo has it knocked off her stick. Now here comes Murray with the puck. Picked up by McNeil. Stolen by Kate Morrow. Morrow takes it into the corner, turns, now gets it back up to the top of the zone. Takes the pass back from Fit, pass into the feet of Murray. Murray trying to get it to her stick, she can't. Played to the line, Fit will hold it in and now steps down, gets the shot away, Muse the save. Puck comes into the near boards. Stepping all the way up is Boyle. She gets it to Maya McDonald behind the net. Maya McDonald back to the line for Dwaron. Dwaron, as a couple of selects come off for a change, Dwaron brings the puck down low, tries to go short side with it. Puck ends up back on Dwaron's stick. Her centering pass is knocked down. McNeil now plays it around to the far wall. Boyd working there against Briand, but now it's picked up by, that was Lawan. She had it knocked off her stick, and it's right back with Dwaron. She gives it to Williams. Williams with a shot. That goes off the crossbar and up over the glass and out of play. And we'll get a stoppage with 10:42 left to go here in the third. Game one of the other Nova Scotia semifinal gets going in about 45 minutes time. The Greenfoot Capitals and the Action Benefits Penguins to face off in that best of 5 series. Game one from the Halifax Forum. Check out the Action Benefits Penguins social media to find out streaming information on that series. Again, the winner of that series will face the winner of this series in the best of 5 provincial championships starting in a couple of weeks. If the Selects win this series, they will have home ice advantage in that opening round, or in that championship round, I should say. We'll give you details on game dates and times and so on once we know for sure who's playing and so on and so forth. Puck out to neutral ice, but brought right back in again. Boyd sending it towards the net. Couldn't get a shot all the way through. Now it comes to the near side wall. To the line and out, as not able to hold it onside there was Jean. She plays it across to Ross. Ross gets it as far as the blue line again. It'll come back to Ross. She plays it off the boards. Williams fans on her first pass attempt. Second one does get through, but it comes all the way to the near side. Vickers picks up for the Lynx. She'll play it back. Now it comes to the line. Just held onside by Jean. Now getting it is Hallie Rose McLean. McLean, who had 2 shorthanded goals in 13 seconds earlier tonight, gets the shot away. Muse makes the save and hangs on. 9:20 left to go here in the third period. And the face-off will be down in the Cape Breton Lynx zone. Glenn doing a lap of the offensive zone. Takes the puck back behind the net. Now tries to make a pass. It goes off a leg and rolls right to Muse. And Muse covers up and hangs on. 9:03 left to go here in the third. You could make the argument that a game like this is the argument for having straight time if a margin gets this significant. But give both of these teams credit. They have not turned this into a ridiculous affair in the sense of getting away from playing hockey. They've continued to at least stay true to the sport. As McIntyre fires a shot, Muse makes the save and hangs on. Nobody has decided to take liberties. Nobody has decided to go into any sort of an absurd direction with the play. Yes, it's become a very much not in doubt result. As Lawan comes in, plays it across to the far side, chopped towards the net by Briand. Now back out to center yet again and down into the Lynx zone, but that's going to be an icing against the Northern Subway Select, so we'll get the face-off with 7:53 left to go here in the third period. 11-1 for the Northern Subway Selects as they will strike first here in this best-of-5 series. Puck cleared down the ice, goes right on to Muse. Muse settles it there for Olivia McDonald, her captain. McDonald out from behind the net, plays the puck ahead. It gets out to center ice. Coming in is Vickers. Vickers gets the pass back. There's a good shot taken by Paul. That goes just a little bit above the crossbar as the Lynx try to get a little bit of pressure going. And then Connors gets her feet out from underneath her with 7:19 left to go here in the third. A reminder, game 2 of this series goes tomorrow at noon. And we'll have that one for you here at the Pictou County here at the Hector Arena on Petter Sports and streaming through Atlantic Hockey Online, a division of AO Live. Williams cuts to the middle of the ice, shot taken, save made by Muse, puck still loose. Muse able to finally get it covered up and hang on. And now we get a little bit of that rough stuff that I was concerned about. 6:55 left to go. And the Lynx a little bit frustrated, and understandably so. When you as a team have as many shots as the other team has goals at this point in the hockey game, it's easy to get frustrated and easy to have those frustrations maybe get away from you a little bit. Here's Glenn with the puck. She'll fire a shot. That ends up hitting, I believe that ended up hitting Paul. Now pass out for Vickers. But it goes through her, picked up by Lexi McIntyre. McIntyre gets knocked down by Vickers. Coming back to help out is Emerson McDonald. And we're going to get another penalty against the Lynx here as soon as they touch the puck. And there is a stoppage in play as tripping is the indication. And it's going to be Connors going off. So the Selects will go to another power play here with 6:21 remaining on the clock. Claire Connors off for tripping. And the Selects with a chance to extend their power play efficiency for the playoffs. This their 5th power play of the afternoon/evening. They are 1 for 4 to this point, and that pass back ends up going beyond Hallie Rose McLean. McLean able to pick it up, and she'll bring it back in across the blue line, takes it down towards the corner. McLean in behind the net, still with the puck. Now up the far side wall, goes to play it back to the line, but that pass is deflected away. And Lexi McIntyre has to hustle out to get to it ahead of Geneva Marshall. McIntyre had it knocked off her stick. Glenn will bring it in. Works down into the corner. Ailey Glenn still on the puck. Taking it behind the net, comes out the near side. Glenn up the middle of the ice, gets the shot away. The save made with 1 minute left to go in the penalty and 5:21 remaining here in period number 3. That game tomorrow at noon. Game 2 of the best of 5 series. Again, AO Live, Atlantic Hockey Online. There's another shot and another save. And the question Do you go with Elsa Cameron, who stopped 28 of 32 shots in the first period? Or do you go with Megan Muse, who has stopped 30 of 37 shots through 2 periods? Well, 5 minutes left in her second period of work. Which goaltender do you go with tomorrow? We'll have to wait and find out. There's a shot. Muse makes yet another save. That's her 31st save on 38 shots since coming in. Sorry, that's her 30th save on 37 shots. I miscounted earlier. That's 31 on 38. As they continue to work here, here's Reese Murray with the puck. 2 seconds left on the power play. We're back to even strength. Shot from the line by Fit. That goes wide. Select still with the puck. Send it to the end boards. It's picked up there by Gabriel. She tries to wrap it up. Now a chance for Morrow, and she scores. Kate Morrow gets the goal. That makes it 12-1. Whoa. Sorry there, folks. And for Kate Morrow, that's her first goal. No, her second goal of the playoffs. This one coming at 15:52. And we'll get you the assist on that one here in just a moment. So no assists on that goal for Kate Morrow. Her second goal, second point. Shot slightly off target as it just misses the net. Just over 3.5 minutes left to go here in the third period. Jean taking the puck back behind her net, plays it around to the far side. Doron has that get away from her. Marshall with a shot. That comes to the front of the net, batted away by Jean. Gets as far as the line. McNeil holds it onside there, fires a shot. Burrows steers that away. Chisholm Beaton just able to hold that puck onside. Now it does get out to center. And here's Brooke Williams getting through the defense. Williams loses control of the puck and then gets taken down from behind by Alexis Chisholm Beaton, and the Selects will go to the power play again with 2:58 remaining here in the third period. So this power play will pretty much finish things off, as it'll take us into the final minute with 2:58 remaining here in the third. There's a shot, save made again by Muse. Connors with the puck. She'll dump it down right onto Burrows. Burrows waits, settles the puck for McIntyre. 2:42 and counting left to go here, third period. 12-1 for the Northern Subway Selects. Although I saw a post about a game, not sure when exactly that game happened, but I saw a score of a junior hockey game recently, 37-1. And that was a junior game in somewhere in the United States. And you never want to see games like that at any level. There's a shot taken by Murray and another save made. 1 minute left to go in the penalty, 1:58 left to go here in the third period. Selects with the emphatic win here in game number 1. Shots on goal are 74-12. The score 12-1. Battle in the near side corner. Puck comes up the wall to Boyle. She plays it across to Fit. Fit with the shot. Muse the save, and she'll hang on for a face-off. 40 seconds left in the penalty. 1:38 left to go here in the third period. One more game on Petter Sports and Streaming today. It is underway over at the Pictou County Wellness Center in the Nova Scotia U16 AAA League. The Valley Wildcats taking on the Fundy Thunder. Alex Terrio with the call of that game. So after this game wraps up, if you want to just back out of this screen, go to the main page of AO Live and click on that game. You can join that if you want to catch more hockey action from here in Pictou County. Down to the last couple seconds of the power play, down to the last minute of the third period. As the puck is played ahead, just out of the reach of Chisholm Beaton. That's going to be an icing call against the Cape Breton Lynx. 51.9 seconds. All that separates the Selects from their 1-0 series lead against the Cape Breton Lynx here in this Nova Scotia semifinal. Off of the draw, McDonald. That's Maya McDonald, or sorry, that's Emerson McDonald. Won it back to Jean, or back to Ross rather. Ross got it to McLean. McLean gets a shot away. That's steered aside. Now Chisholm Beaton gets taken down by Glenn. Cape Breton fans wanting a penalty. They're not going to get one. Glenn back on the puck. She fires a shot. That knocks the stick out of the hands of Chisholm Beaton. 24 seconds left to go. Glenn back with the puck again. Can't get her shot through. Emerson McDonald does get a shot on. Muse gloves that down and then drops it beside the net for Olivia McDonald. And that will do it for game number one. A convincing, emphatic 12-1 victory for the Northern Subway Selects over the Cape Breton Lynx here this afternoon at the Hector Arena. 76-12 end up the shots on goal in favor of the Selects. Shots in the third period, 24-6 to get that overall 76-12 total. Game two goes tomorrow. Until then, on behalf of my awesome cameraman, Steven, this is Michael Petter saying may your skates always be sharp, may your shots always hit the top shelf. Final score once again, Selects take a 1-0 series lead with a 12-1 victory over the Cape Breton Lynx. Thanks so much for watching. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday evening.